Yeah, but my whole thing I was gonna lay out about Diddy, and I know people tired of hearing about it, but it's a lot of layers to it. This rap beef situation where guys run around and be shooting at each other now and everything. That stuff started when the whole Death Row versus Bad Boy stuff started on. I know people are probably say, well, NWA, man, when nobody getting shot at back then. These dudes right now, when it was in the Biggie and Tupac situation, Diddy could have easily called that off because that situation didn't have nothing to do with Tupac and Biggie at first and all that other stuff. It really was behind the Suge Knight and Diddy situation. Yeah, Tupac and Biggie was cool and they were friends and everything, but when the whole Diddy and Suge Knight situation got involved and got real large, that's when everything started to blow out of proportion. Man, them dudes, they beef they had together are responsible for other men dying. They probably responsible for thousands and thousands and thousands of deaths, allegedly, especially in hip hop. I know a lot of people probably try to say, well, a lot of guys die from drugs. Man, it's a lot of guys in rock and roll that took drugs and they ain't died from drugs yet. A lot of these guys can't even talk. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of guys that rock and roll stars right now from the 70s or 80s. They can't even talk right now because they took so many drugs. The people are trying to tell you, yeah, every rapper overdosing. But in the rap beef, we got a lot of guys from rap beef that's been doing a lot over the years, and Diddy is one of them. He made rap beef normal to the point where guys getting shot at in rap is normal. This dude is straight COINTELPRO, if any. Everything bad about hip hop, he's basically been close to or around. That rap beef behind Tupac and Biggie, I be hearing people that don't even listen to rap. Oh, Tupac and Biggie, I heard Suge this and I heard that. It's always people speaking on that. And they're not even from America. We got people that's not even from America because of Diddy and Suge. Mostly Diddy because he didn't want to let the situation go. He made all that stuff normal. The whole beef situation. So why would I not look at him crazy and be like, bro, you ain't help out nothing in hip hop. You set us back probably 100 years in music. Before Diddy showed up, we was honorable people in music. We was looked at as real stars. Now it's almost like you sign a rapper now, it's like, okay, when he gonna pass away? Diddy made that normal. Rap beef, people passing away, all that stuff. He made that normal. Before he showed up, none of that stuff was really going on. Really single-handedly ruined New York. Signed some of the best talent in New York and did nothing with it except destroy it. Been trying to tell people about that. But people from New York, I'm so New York, man, I got to co-sign that. You ain't got to co-sign that, bro. You would not got to co-sign that. Why would you co-sign that? That dude did Jadakiss wrong. One of the best rappers to ever come out of New York. Couldn't even do good business with him. After I seen that, probably 20 years ago, I said, yeah, I'm good on Diddy. He ain't got his business with Jadakiss right. Man, come on. What Jadakiss? Jadakiss don't even be out there like that in the limelight. You can't do Jadakiss right? And all these other artists come through. Look at all these other artists that was coming through after Jadakiss. Getting all kind of respect out there. I say, yeah, I'm done with Diddy. And a lot of people from New York should have been the same way. With Jay-Z should have been the same way. That's why in Atlanta, a lot of people be looking at dudes crazy, like, hey man, what you doing with this bit, with the stuff that's going on now? But I know what time it is. I seen them do the same thing in New York that they doing in Atlanta right now. Same game plan, same executives, same record labels, same Def Jams and everyone else. Allegedly, even though they try to make it seem like Russell Simmons is running Def Jam. It don't look like he's running anything right now. So maybe he was just a face like Diddy was. But that'll be a whole nother conversation. But yeah, they made rap beef normal, man. They promote rap beef. Matter of fact, it was one point in time in rap after the Diddy and Tupac and Bad Boy versus Death Row situation, East versus West Coast. Before all that, dudes didn't need the beef to sell no music. Then all of a sudden, people ain't respect Nas until he started beefing with Jay-Z. It was a certain amount of people that did not respect Nas until he started beefing with Jay-Z. You can ask them. They'll tell you. Ask them about any kind of music before Jay-Z and Nas started. They ain't gonna know no Nas music. As soon as Nas started beefing with Jay-Z, oh yeah, he that guy. He was talking about shooting Jay-Z and everything else. Yeah, he got himself a gun. Oh yeah. So yeah, Diddy normalize that. That's why a lot of guys now be like, yeah, I don't like all that violence in music. You don't like all that violence? Boy, stop it. Who are you talking to? You don't like it. Your generation that created it. Who you think started this? 20-year-old rappers? No, 50-year-old rappers started this. Diddy started stuff like this. Could have easily said, man, we ain't beefing on Bad Boy, dog. We ain't beefing with nobody. Nah, we ain't beefing over here. You don't see Wiz Khalifa running around beefing with people? He could have been like, nah, we ain't beefing with people, man. We ain't beefing. We ain't doing that over here. We ain't doing that over here. We ain't beefing with no rappers, nothing. We doing the real way over here. We ain't cutting no corners. We doing stuff the right way. Instead of doing that, he like, yeah, man, should this, should that, Biggie, yeah. Put out an album called Ready to Die and everything else. Yeah, we on that. Yeah, Biggie Ready to Die. Yeah, come on. And people like, yeah, man, Biggie. In this situation with Faith Evans and this, that ain't had nothing to do with none of that stuff y'all talking about. That's what Diddy's real mission was. Bring all this anger and violence to hip hop. That's what he did. All that anger and violence and everything else, he brought all that to hip hop. There wasn't no gang banging, none of that stuff going on back then. Then as soon as all that happened, you noticed. So really, all them dudes in that situation could have been involved at a certain point. But to be real with you, they made it normal. And Diddy headed the snake because he's still walking around. When people want to talk about distractions, this dude done killed off generations of talent and music because now you got to live a certain lifestyle. You got to be sleeping with men if you're a guy to get a record deal, which everybody said for years that was fake. But they want to believe in 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but they don't want to believe that dudes had to sleep with guys to get a record deal. Okay, you're lost. You know what I'm saying? I won't be able to save you. Because I seen how people were talking about Jaguar Wright over the last 4 or 5 years. And now everybody, oh girl, you were so right. The media said you right, so I know you right. Why she couldn't be right when she was just saying her words off of, why she couldn't just be telling the truth off of her? She gotta have, and then people will say, yeah, man, y'all only be going after black artists. And y'all only believe white media. You don't believe the media that was trying to tell you online because they had a lace front on and you feel like they ain't got enough money, or why would Diddy and Jay-Z want to be around somebody like Jaguar Wright? No, I don't believe that. Well, they did say she was on a backup singer at one point. Bruh, just believe the story or not, bruh. Not somebody got to have $1 million in their pocket to tell the truth. You see how weird people sound? It's crazy. You see how weird people sound? It's just a certain amount of people who don't believe nothing till the media's out there. That's it. If the media don't say it, if TMZ, if ABC, if CNN, and Fox, if they don't go out there and say it, people ain't gonna believe it. But it'd be funny to me when people be like, yeah, man, this rap beef, man, they all killing each other. Diddy started all that. Sorry to tell you. Before the baby oil started coming out, he was already had violence roaming around him in rap. Oh, you don't believe me? Okay, why did his security guard get killed by a BMF member, allegedly, and ain't nothing happened? You think that was just a coincidence or what? Why did his restaurant get shot up? Somebody got shot at his restaurant, didn't he? Got shot at Justin's? So yeah, that been happening. But yeah, people don't want to acknowledge things, but it is what it is though. But he started that rap beef, man. Cost a lot of people their lives over the years when he could have just shut everything down and been a super positive brother love guy. He didn't want to do brother love until he got in trouble.